Welcome to episode number 8 of the First Time Home Buyer series. My name is Jain Lindo and I'm a realtor with the Perfect House team at the Real Estate Group. In this episode, we're going to be talking about your home being under contract and scheduling home inspections and any repairs that are needed. So last episode, if you remember, we spoke about the results that can come from submitting an offer, and now we're assuming that your offer got accepted. So now it's time to schedule home inspections and complete any repairs if necessary. So it's always standard. The offer gets accepted. The first thing that you need to do is schedule inspections, because we want to make sure that your perfect house is as perfect as we think it is. So one thing you don't have to worry about, you're working with me, all inspections will be handled by me. I'll schedule them. I'll reach out to the vendors, to the companies and individuals that conduct these inspections, and get all of that squared away for you, so you don't have to worry about anything. I would just communicate with you and say, hey, I'm gonna schedule this inspection for this date, and I'll be present at those inspections as well to make sure that everything goes according to plan and keep you up to date with every step along the way. So you have different inspections. So the first one is a general inspection that's done, and that covers major systems like HVAC, windows, roof, and it also covers other things like foundation, maybe the crawl space, and other general items in the home that we want to look out for. And then there's other inspections that are more standard, like the termite and moisture inspection. You always want to look at those, especially if we have sheds outside, storage sheds, or maybe there's a pool house. We want to get those kinds of inspections done. Let's say there's a pool. That's more of a unique inspection. We definitely want to get the pool inspected to make sure that it's in good order and to find out, where it stands. Let's say you're living out in the country area, maybe Suffolk or Hickory out in Chesapeake, and you're not on city water, then you may do a well inspection. If you have a well, you're getting well water, then you want to do a well inspection. So it may sound like a lot of different inspections, but for the price of these inspections, it's gonna run you less than $1K, let's say $500 to $800 for all those inspections, depending again on how many you get, depending on how unique your home is, and it can potentially save you thousands of dollars of problems in the long run. Because let's say something comes up on inspection, and let's say it's the pool or the windows or the roof, and something other than that we can't see, because as realtors, we catch most things, and as a buyer, you'll see something that caught your attention, but sometimes it's things that, the human eye can't see, and we leave it up to the professionals to find those items. So let's say something that's gonna come up to $5,000 or $10,000 of repairs, then we're gonna have a conversation to say, hey, do we stay with this, do we move forward, or do we walk away from this? And that $500 for that one inspection saved you $5,000 to $10,000 in the long run if you're willing to walk away from it, if it's not worth it for you to make those repairs. So that's why we do the inspections. So let's say if everything goes well, no problems with the inspections, we move forward. But again, like I said, if there's an issue, maybe it's not $5,000 or $10,000, maybe it's $1,000 or $2,000. Now it's time to negotiate with the seller based on what needs to be done and the cost of it. Because in the contract, we'll have verbiage saying, seller shall be responsible for any repairs not to exceed, let's say, 1% of the purchase price, and it has to be listed in that paragraph of the contract. And then once it's listed in there, then it's covered, and the seller will cover that, up to that percentage of the purchase price. But if it exceeds it, or if it's something that's not covered in that paragraph, now it's time to negotiate with the seller and say, hey, this is an issue, we need to fix this. Are you willing to pay for it? Or, do you want to cover half of it? And we can come to an agreement on a price to make sure that it gets done, that you're comfortable with that agreement to make that repair or make those repairs. And once we take care of that, let's say all the repairs are done and we all agree, now we can move forward, and inspections are done, repairs are done, and that your perfect house is in great condition, so you can move forward to the next step, which is completing the final loan application and ordering an appraisal. So I hope this episode was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Again, If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button below. If you're watching this on YouTube, I would appreciate it. Hit the like button on YouTube, share it. If you're watching this on Instagram or Facebook, please feel free to hit the like button as well. Share it, comment, give me any feedback. If you have any questions, please send me a DM, send me an email, and I would love to answer those questions for you. If you're in the market to buy or sell, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to be a resource, and if you know someone, you can send them my way, and I would love to be a resource for them as well. Thank you for your time. See you in the next episode.